Welcome back to welcome back. Wow, to another Dungeon Crawler Carl. Wes is getting all crazy right now, so I think he might make this video abbreviated because I have to go take him for a walk. But I don't have that much to talk about for this video anyway, because I think there's a few things that are going on. I'm essentially in the final stretch of this book where Carl is about to go to the Masquerade. And I'm going to give a few predictions on that and a few other things that have happened since then. So one of the first things that's happened since then is I ended right before the Miriam Dom death, which is really tragic. That was really sad. Prepotente going on a rampage after that was my favorite thing. He killed like all of those little things, all of the little vines. He was just going off, and he just seems drained of everything. Very much think that he's going to die by the end of this, but I don't know. Oh, Wes is going to eat his food, so you're going to get some dog chomps while we're, is he? I don't know. You're being all sorts of weird right now, buddy. Anyway, this is a chaotic video. There's construction out there. Wes is being crazy. We'll see. We'll see if we can make it through. But that's the one thing that I think is the most interesting so far is I think Prepotente is probably... I mean, I keep having predictions for characters who are going to die, and I keep getting them wrong, I guess. But Prepotente, I feel like that's kind of he's going to go out in this blaze of fury. Like, he has... Not that he has nothing to live for anymore, but he feels like he has nothing to live for, and so he might just go crazy. Miriam Dom, that whole situation was just sad. And I think the Lucia Mar plotline, I'm still very convinced that she's normal. Or not she's normal, that she's okay. But Carl seems to very much want to get rid of her as fast as possible. And every other crawler in the whole entire place seems to think that she's a little crazy too. So I think I might be wrong on that one. I feel like they're going to have to deal with her in some way. But they're going up to the Masquerade, and Signet wants to do battle with the mayor of the town. And I just think all of this is going to go south, and it's going to go sour pretty quick. I think when they're at the Masquerade, Carl keeps saying it's a trap. I'm actually curious if it's not a trap and it's like a normal thing, but I think right after that, there's going to be a big trap laid for them in some way. The country boss thing, so that's the whole thing. The mayor is the country boss, and they're going to have to defeat the country boss. The country boss is going to tear them from the inside out because they're all going to defeat it, and they're going to get loot from it, and they're going to bicker and fight among themselves. I don't know how that's going to get solved. I really am kind of lost for that. Carl is definitely going to do something, which is the most vague, dumb description of anything that I ever read. He's definitely going to do something. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going to happen in this, but this is definitely still my most favorite book for the things that are going on. Like, that one moment right there just seems so entertaining for me trying to just think of what's going to happen. It really is making me excited again to keep listening. Whereas like the last book, it was a bit of a drag. This one is getting a lot more exciting. And with that, one of the last things, or two more things I want to talk about. One is the AI just getting crazier, and the AI just kind of is losing his mind, and they're saying that this is happening a lot earlier than it typically does, and I think that it's going to kind of benefit Carl a little bit, but I don't know exactly how. I don't know if the AI is going to really like band with the crawlers or what. But the AI is kind of making its own decisions right now, against from some of the council and against from what some of the other people are trying to do, or the rulings or the proceedings that it wants. So I don't know. The other interesting thing, or there's two more actually. The other interesting thing is that their liaison person just gave them advice and was trying to kind of help them out. There's a lot of really annoying, subtle, small little hints in this book that I can't really decipher, and I'm not going to be able to decipher, I guess, until I read it again or get to that part in the book. But the little liaison seems like he's trying to help them out now because of, he seems like he's not going to be a liaison anymore for this, because they kind of seem like they're going to close this off. But the one thing that I am confused about is there was a note in this book, and this is the thing that I maybe need the most clarification on through some of the comments. There was a note in the book that kind of talked about the 7th floor and how the 8th floor is now going to become the 7th floor. Does that mean they're just taking the level of the 8th floor and moving it down? So everything that's on the 8th floor is going to essentially be the 7th floor, and it's still going to be called the 7th floor? Or does that mean they're getting rid of the 7th floor? Or am I totally wrong about that? It was quickly in passing in like a little note, and they've been talking about it here and there, but I don't quite understand what's going on there. Sorry, you're getting a lot of dog chomps right now. This video is not going to be the greatest. But anyway, I'm just trying to make this quick because I have to go on a walk with Wes. And I want to keep listening. And I just wanted to give like a quick update on my thoughts and feelings for the book so far. So that's all I got. I don't know what's going to go on in the rest of it. The Masquerade, big battle that's going to happen. I don't think Lucia is going to die. Maybe Lucia is going to die. Maybe we'll see. I think Prepotente might. I think Mongo might. I'd be sad if Mongo died. That'd be the worst one. Obviously, Carl and Katya and Donut would probably be the worst, but I don't think either of them are. I don't think any of the three of them are going to die. So I don't know. I'm excited, and I'm just really excited to keep listening. So that's all I got. Quick little thing, and like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.